AI, deep learning, machine intelligence is now becoming part of the deep infrastructure of the world. But more than that, if you now project out 10 years, this is where I think we see the future. Because 2030, from a hardware perspective, is going to look pretty much the same as today. There'll be cars, there'll be phones, there'll be TVs, there'll be refrigerators. What will be different? It'll be our experiences. You see, we're going to live in this world of seamlessly orchestrated and personalized experiences made possible by these new AI platforms capable of continuous learning and adaptation. Those experiences will be in retail, they'll be in healthcare, banking, financial services, transportation, and I hope travel. But all of this is going to be the basis of a new world. So this raises some interesting questions, doesn't it? I mean, the first is, what does it really mean to design interactions and experiences with data? Because if you can get enough data about what's going on in the offline world, you can use that to start to drive not only smarter insights, but more automated, personalized experiences for your customers. But the second thing that's going to change in 2030, I believe, is the way we interface with technology. When you use something like a smart speaker or the Alexa model of asking a question, it changes not only the way you use technology, it changes the skill sets and the mindsets of the people who now need to work with complex data and insights. And it really democratizes access. And this is going to be really interesting because, in some ways, I think screens are going to be very passé. The world in 2030 is going to be transformed by AI. It's not just the way we get our insights, it's literally going to change our experiences as consumers. And I think the message for us now as we look to 2020 and beyond is that it's not enough just to keep our current customers happy. We've got to be asking ourselves, what do our future customers expect from us? And what can we do today to reinvent, to redesign, to reimagine what we do? The real thing here is not about how do we use automation to replace people, I think. The real question is how do we both automate and elevate at the same time? Because if you're not thinking of ways to essentially take the people that were doing something that's repetitive, it could be easily automated, and then moving them to higher value, more meaningful, purpose-driven activities, you're actually missing your one shot at true productivity gains. The real productivity gain is not eliminating a few staff. The productivity gain is making better use of your human resources. If you take that approach, you start to realize that real digital transformation in the next few years is ultimately about decisions.